Ladies and gentlemen, Quack Attack season is back. Oregon fans, grab your green visors and your weed pens because the 2025 Ducks are flying into the season with more juice than a TikTok influencer on Adderall. Last year, the Ducks won the Big 10 in their first season like they were on a freshman hazing tour, then ran into Ohio State, who treated them like a parking cone in the college football playoffs. But now, they've reloaded, and the Big 10 might want to start ducking the Ducks. Pow, pow, pow. Key players to know: Dante Moore, 5-star transfer quarterback who throws seeds like a John Deere. Mekhi Hughes, transfer running back from Memphis. Think Marshawn Lynch if he wore a Nike Tech 24/7. Decorian Moore, freshman wide receiver, #1 in the nation, already has scouts drooling and DBs filing restraining orders. Bear Alexander and Jaleel Florence, two defenders that hit harder than your dad's belt during the 2008 financial crisis. Let's break the schedule down one wild week at a time. Week 1 versus Montana State. Aw, hell yeah! Crack open the natty lights, boys. It's FCS season opener time. This is a scrimmage with Gatorade. Montana State might be solid in the FCS, but this is a mercy mission. The Corian Moore might get 200 yards before halftime, while Bear Alexander eats a guy just for warm-ups. Oregon wins by 50. Week 2 versus Oklahoma State. Alright, now we're talking. Mike Gundy's bringing the mullet, the air raid, and a defense held together by duct tape and vibes. But Dante Moore is going to cook them like a Waffle House chef at 3 a.m. Expect a 45-31 shootout that ends with Oregon putting the Cowboys back on that bus. Week 3 at Northwestern. This is not your grandpa's Northwestern. Well, wait a minute. Actually, yes it is. They're still running Power I and hoping you fumble. Their stadium has the energy of a DMV, and Oregon fans are going to outnumber Wildcats 3-1. Week 4 versus Oregon State. Rivalry game, baby! The Beavers come in mad, but remember, they just got dumped by Jonathan Smith and the Pac 12. This is like running into your ex at a job fair while you're flexing a Dior. Quack Attack rolls. Week 5 at Penn State. Uh-oh, Happy Valley, whiteout. Dante Moore's gonna need earplugs and divine protection. But here's the twist. Oregon already beat Penn State in the Big 10 title game last year. Penn State will want revenge, and this one might just be a classic. But I say Oregon loses a heartbreaker. Week 6 versus Indiana. Back home facing Indiana, aka the team you forgot that's in the Big 10. They were very solid last year, but they're still allergic to offense. Oregon drops 50. Dante eats a Hot Pocket mid-drive. Week 7 versus Rutgers. Greg Schiano has the team playing hard-nosed ball, but hard-nosed doesn't stop 4-3 speed and 5-star athletes. Bear Alexander may legally be charged with arson after this game. Week 8 versus Wisconsin. Here comes Wisconsin and their eternal ground and pound. They'll bring in 47 tight ends and run inside zone till you start to cry. But guess what? This is not the 90s. Oregon's faster, meaner, and smarter. Bucky Badger gets cooked like brats in the tailgate lot. Week 9 at Iowa. Here it is, the black hole of offense. Iowa, where touchdowns go to die and punters get drafted. This will be a nasty game. Think 13-9. Think just your typical Big 10 sludge. But Oregon's got too much talent to lose in that cornfield. Week 10 versus Minnesota. Minnesota's got that row the boat culture and not much else. This game will feel like a polite Midwestern mugging. Expect Mekhi Hughes to go off. Week 11 versus USC. Now this is the one. Lincoln Riley in Oregon and Autzen is going to look like a Marvel fight scene. Expect 1,200 yards of offense, 10 lead changes, and at least 2 broken Xbox controllers nationwide. This game is personal for USC, but Oregon has the defense. Week 12 at Washington. Final game, Hate Week. Huskies versus Ducks is always toxic. Even the mascots want to fight. Washington lost momentum and lost half their team to graduation. Rivalry games are weird. Still, Oregon wins 11-1. Big 10 title game bound again. Oregon's got the QB, the weapons, the mean streak, and they've learned what it takes to win in the Big 10. If Dante Moore lives up to the hype, this team is CFP bound again, baby. And maybe, just maybe, they don't get smoked by Ohio State this time. Quack, quack, quack. Like and subscribe if you believe in the Ducks. And if you're from Montana State, just know that I'm sorry.